I think more people know me as the boy from Barbados than my actual name.
We're running. Hi, how's it going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. You just arrived today.
I did.
Long day already, and it's only halfway through the day. Talk to me. I know you're doing a lot this year, and you're doing incredibly well
Thank
in
you.
F2, so congratulations. I want to talk a little bit about that switching of environments from F2 then into Formula E. I know you're spending a lot of time in the simulator. How different are the two cars, and let's start with that question. How different are the two cars?
Very different.
Yeah.
I mean, an F2 car is on slicks, a Formula E is not.
Not.
Formula E is electric, so F2 with the turbo, you have a lot of turbo lag going on power.
Yeah.
In Formula E, you don't have that. The power initially is a lot more.
Yeah. From a driver perspective, what does that change in the driving style, or how you approach it, or how it feels?
It changes everything because I mean, when you sit in the car and you feel everything in your back and the steering wheel, that says how you're going to drive that car. So when everything's different, then now your mind is spinning very fast to try to adapt to whichever car you're driving. And then obviously even the chassis and how the seat's made, all that is different. So
is the seating position different when you sit down? You definitely feel like you're in a different car?
Yeah, for sure. And that all changes a lot. So I mean, even in the same category, when you change seats, you feel different stuff. So imagine switching cars. It's tough.
I can't imagine switching cars. When you sit in the car and like it's a different, obviously a different environment. What switches first for you? Is it the brain, or is it the physicality of like, oh, I feel that I'm in a different car, so my mind is gearing, or is it something else that kicks in before?
Yeah, first you go into turn one and you feel that you're in a different car.
So interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, jumping back from the Formula E to the F2, you brake too early the first corner. Coming the other way, it's probably the opposite, but that's why you have a simulator. So that's why we do a lot of simulator work. So the simulator, you get all your references.
Yeah.
And then you just commit to that reference on the first lap that you drive. Usually the simulators now are good enough that works out well, yeah.
Do you do any FE simulator work on the same week that you would race in F2? Is there like things that you wouldn't do if you're gearing up for an F2 race?
So this year I do the simulator before every round for Formula E.
For Formula E, yeah.
For example, I was in testing in Barcelona, so I couldn't go to the simulator this week.
Yeah.
But usually it's the Monday, Tuesday before the week, before the race weekend.
Yeah.
Of course, if I come from an F2 round, then maybe get a day off and then straight on the simulator.
I hope so.
Yeah, but it is tough to jump in between. But it's either that or go home to Barbados, and I'd much rather keep driving, keep going, and improving.
Talk to me, what is it like? Obviously, there's not a lot of drivers from Barbados. Is there an element of pride? Is there an element of you feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders of representing this country? Like,
in terms of weight on my shoulders, not at all.
Okay.
Because I mean, motorsport is very big in Barbados, especially rallying.
Okay.
But there's no expectations. Like no one would even dream of becoming a Formula 2 driver. So everything's just been a bonus for me growing up. So I mean, in terms of that,
you've already exceeded all the expectations. So you can only.
Yeah, we never even dreamed of being anywhere close to here. So it's just it's a positive from now on. But in terms of pride, I have a lot of pride to be from Barbados. I mean,
I love that you said we, as like the community of Barbados. You
That's
say
how
like,
it is,
we would never dream of doing that. So it feels like it's a community for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every time that I go to a race, everyone in Barbados is staying up watching the race. So I mean, and I feel that when driving, I get out the car, look at my phone, and you get hundreds of videos from people watching the race. So I mean,
what's the best message you've got, and from who, of just like, I can't believe this is happening?
Rihanna.
Rihanna? What did she text you?
Just congratulations and keep it up. And I thought it was a fan account.
No way. Wait, did you think it was a fan account, just ignored it, or went, okay, that's cool? Or did you think it was a fan account and I need to check that straight away?
Yeah, so I pressed it, thought it was a fan account, and then it's impossible. So then I pressed, and it was her. So I mean, that was very cool.
I think you're the only driver that has Rihanna following them.
I do have an advantage, but yeah.
Still, yeah,
it's very cool.
That's incredible. What excites you about being here in Monaco today? And
Monaco's my favorite track. So
why?
I've been
What
here.
is it about the track of Monaco that you love so much?
It's a street track, of course.
Do you have a preference for those?
Yeah, I do love street circuits. Of course, it's very narrow, but Monaco's a bit different to somewhere like Jeddah and Baku. Monaco's a lot of technique as well, and not just confidence. You need good technique around Monaco, and I mean, just I stepped foot on Monaco and I was fast. So
Nice.
of course, when you're quicker on the track, you enjoy it.
You enjoy it a little bit better.
Yeah.
What's that balance when you're saying just like the confidence and the technique? Is that different in something like Formula 2 and Formula E? Obviously, I know you're only doing the sim race, but you've also tested the car. Is it the same, or is it a little bit different? Do you need more technique in Formula E?
It is very different. I mean, in an F2 car, I'd say you still need probably similar amount of technique as a Formula E car. In any car, you need technique and confidence.
Yeah.
But in a Formula E car, you're going slower, but you're sliding more.
Yeah.
So it is a lot of technique and
no room for error.
No room for error, but also manipulating the car with your feet and the steering wheel to be fast. An F2 car, of course, is you need more confidence to be fast, and then in F1 is you need a lot of confidence to get to the limit. So a Formula E car feels like I don't know, you're just sliding a road car around the track, and good fun.
It's incredible. You're already doing so much. I'm curious, do you have an idea of where you want to be in 2 years, 3 years from now?
Of course, Formula One. That's the dream growing up. That's my goal, and that's what I'm working towards. So yeah, my dream is to be in Formula One. Of course, there's Formula E and IndyCar, which are amazing championships as well, with great drivers down the grid.
In Indy?
I've never. I've just watched it, and it's good fun to watch.
Would you do the ovals?
Yeah, why not? I've never driven an oval, so when everyone says it's scary, I don't have anything to comment towards that.
Yeah, so you're just like, I'll give it a try, and then I'll see. That's
for sure.
Is there one last question for you? Is there anything you wish people knew about you, or that you want people to know about you that explains who you are as a driver and as a human?
I mean, I would say that I'm from Barbados, but I think more people know me as the boy from Barbados than my actual name. So I can't say that. Like a lot of people, when they see me, they're like, you're the boy from Barbados. I'm like, no, I'm Zayn. But yeah, I am from Barbados.
Zayn first, then I can be the boy from Barbados.
Yeah.
I love it. Is there anything else? No?
No, I mean, I'm just a normal person.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.